Ah, your name is Tommy. I see it. Let me call you. Okay. Hello? Yes, my friend. Tommy, how are you?
I'm fine, very fine.
Okay. Did you hear my answer already, or you have still things to say? Go ahead.
Sorry?
Do you think it's possible for us now in the year 2022 to shut down
Yes.
electric companies, transportations, trains, airplanes because it is Sabbath? Do you think that is possible?
Well,
Hospitals,
according to what,
yeah.
yes, it's to an extent it's very possible if it's only for the essential services like hospitals, nurses, medical
Hmm.
churches. Those ones can be on.
Hmm. But no, but the Bible
Yes.
says you don't do any work. The Bible says you don't do any work, even your donkey.
Yes, but
Correct?
remember what Jesus explained as to what work is. Work means anything that is for your own benefit, for your own labor, but not for taking care of mankind. You see?
Okay, so why you're asking us why we don't take care of Saturday if we can do that then?
Because the Ten Commandments says, the
Yeah.
fourth commandment, that you should remember the Sabbath day
Okay. The
and
Ten
keep it
Commandment was
holy.
given to who?
The Ten Commandments was given to mankind. For example,
It's not for Moses.
no, it's from Adam. Adam was not a Jew or a Moses. Adam
God, he gave the Ten Commandment to Adam.
he gave, for example, he gave the Sabbath to Adam. First,
Okay,
Adam was the first
Sabbath.
person to
No, you
keep the
see,
Sabbath.
okay, Sabbath. But okay, so Adam,
Yeah.
he have a Sabbath. It's a break day. Sabbath is the day God Himself He stopped
Rest.
working. Correct?
Yes, and as an
All right.
example to us
All right.
human
No,
beings. Yes.
okay, as an example, no problem. You see, we are not saying that we are against the Sabbath. We support the Sabbath and we believe in the Sabbath. But there
Yeah.
is a time where the Sabbath,
Yeah.
and like now you are asking why and how we cannot practice the Sabbath. I ask you,
Yeah.
who is stopping you from practicing the Sabbath?
Well, me myself, there's nothing stopping me, but I'm questioning the Christianity
Why,
for not keeping.
who said to you that Christianity are not supporting the Sabbath?
Most Christians that I know of keep Sunday,
How you
which is
know?
not.
No, not true. This is not true.
Yeah.
No, Saturday,
Okay. What's
Sunday, my friend, Sunday they go to the church. In Saturday, you cannot even go to the synagogue.
okay? The question is, what's the first? Because according to the Bible, the first day of the week is Sunday. The last day of the week
My
is
friend,
Saturday,
is
which
the
is.
last. This is not about the first and the last of the days. You have a wrong
Yeah.
understanding of the Sabbath. The Sabbath is any day you give to the Lord. So when
Which
Jesus,
verse?
okay,
Which verse do you
hold on.
get that?
Let me ask you: did
Yeah.
Jesus help somebody? He was injured in Sabbath.
Yes, because that
Okay,
was something which was good to do on the Sabbath.
okay. So if you do something good, you can do in the Sabbath, correct?
Yes, which is not for profit.
Okay,
It's just to help.
what is the Christian they do in Sabbath, which is not good, is not allowed? Go ahead.
For example, you see, when the Ten Commandments says,
No, no, I'm asking
10 days
you.
shall you
I'm asking
labor.
you. I am a Christian today in 2022. What
Yes.
if I do is not right to do in the Sabbath? Go and tell me.
Okay. The Ten Commandments says you shall not do
You
labor
don't
on
repeat.
Sabbath.
Don't repeat. I am in Sabbath here. I live in the state. In Sabbath,
Yes.
we have off day. We don't work.
Yeah.
So tell me now,
Yeah.
what I do in Sabbath will make me breaking the Sabbath? Go ahead.
Work. Anything that is
If I
work.
walk, I break the Sabbath.
Yeah. For example, you do something that earns you pay. For example,
You do
I go
what? You do
to
what?
anything that is promoting yourself or not glorifying or worshiping God. That is not good for Sabbath,
So
according to the
what does
Bible.
have to do with my question? I'm asking you,
Yeah.
what I do in my daily life? I am Saturday now, I am home. Okay?
Yeah.
What how you decide that I am not respecting the Sabbath? Tell me.
How I decide
Yeah?
that you're not respecting the Sabbath
Yeah.
is if whatever you are doing is going against the fourth commandment, which says
Tommy,
six.
don't be stupid patient. I'm asking you, stop saying if you're going against the Ten Commandment. I'm asking you what the action I did in the Sabbath will make me breaking the commandment. Go ahead.
an action you can take is, for example, watching football.
I'm not watching football.
No, I'm not stupid.
You are
Don't be
stupid
too harsh.
because I kept repeating my question. I said it is Saturday. Right now we are in
Yeah.
Saturday. Okay? So right now I'm speaking to you. I'm preaching to the Christians about
Yeah.
Jesus, teaching the Muslim that Muhammad is false. How I am breaking the
Yeah.
Sabbath? Go ahead.
No, you're not breaking. You're doing something good because you
Okay,
are doing
let us
ministry,
stop
you're
here. Let me
evangelizing.
repeat the question again. So what a Christian
Yeah.
he do, if he do in Saturday,
Mhm.
that will make him breaking the Sabbath.
Anything that is against, let's say,
Don't
like
tell me
watching
anything. Just tell me.
football.
Give me an example. Give me an example. What is
Okay.
what do you mean
An
against?
example is, for example,
Uh-huh.
going for shopping to the mall,
Okay.
going for football,
Okay.
going to work.
Okay. Did
Yeah.
Jesus go? Did Jesus when he's Jesus in Mark 2, he said
Yeah. Yeah.
a Sabbath was made for the man, not the man was made for
Yeah.
Sabbath, because his disciples they are
Exactly.
doing shopping at that time. They were eating from the field.
Yes. You see, there's nothing wrong in eating on the Sabbath, is there?
You just said going to the mall to do shopping to eat, but this phrase was said because they were in the field grabbing from the field. That is their shopping at that time. They are so confused and like, okay, you are not keeping the Sabbath. How? What we do exactly? And when the Lord, he says the command to the Jews at that time, because they are Jews and they are greedy and they are working non-stop, they want to make more money. They force their servant, they force their slaves, they force their sons, even their donkeys never stop working, even the ground. The Bible even says that you have to stop after 6 years of digging in your ground, farming. You have to give 1 year to the ground. That is a Sabbath. Sabbath is a day of rest. Anything the man he do for his rest is what God he wants you to do. You pray, that will give you rest, pray. You want to sleep, you sleep. What people they do, they try to measure what was exist thousands of years ago to what we can do today. That is not what the Bible is teaching. The second you just said to me, oh, if you are doing something good, nothing wrong with that. With everything we do is good. Anything we do is good. It's a false excuse. The fact is, anything you do is done for your benefit, not for the benefit of the Lord. It's Sabbath, but not about making money. About your family, spend time with the family, with your children's, you know, do the right things with everybody, a family, taking care of his family, etc. That is not wrong. So you go and you say you walk, you do shopping. What if my child is hungry? Oh, you cannot go and do shopping. That is your stupid understanding, and this is how the Jews, they took it in the time of Jesus. And that's why Jesus said to them, well, how come David then, he did this and that? Was David a Jew? Or he wasn't? So when the Bible says Saturday was made, Sabbath was made for the man, not the man was made for Sabbath, proving that you are stupid, ignorant, you think we should worship in the Sabbath, when the target was, and the target is the man. So the order of the Sabbath was to stop the man greedy life. It's not for God. Even when the Bible speaks about God, he rested in the 7th day. God never need rest. God don't get tired. He created the whole earth and the heaven. Now he get tired? No. The rest day is, that means we are done. There's a day to sit and look at what we have done for the last week. Think about it. What's wrong? What's good? What was bad? It's a moment of silence, the moment of sitting alone, like let's say calculating yourself, what you did. I was wrong, I was sinner, I was a bad person, I was good. What I did exactly in the last 6 days. Same time, it's a day for you. It's not for God. God, he will not eat your food. He will not take your money. You work, you don't work. This is not his business. It was to stop you from your greed. This is why I ask you more than once, what I do is against God teaching, breaking the Sabbath. You said worship, watching football. A second ago, I was saying don't watch football. Is that correct, guys? Isn't it a second ago I said, even if the game is next to my house, I will never go to watch football? So what this guy is talking about? I was telling everybody that this is a foolish action to go and support this gang. This is a mafia. They steal your money. This is not a sport. This is a clear mafia business. Human trafficking involved. Men are for sale. They buy. They say the French team, but there's no French in the French team. They say Qatar team, but there's no Qatari in the Qatar team. They say Saudi team, but there's no Saudi. There's all of those is a business. It's a mafia. So you are just taking things like in a literate way, but you don't understand the spirit of the Bible. You are like a rock. Oh, Saturday, I'm not going to do anything. No, this is not what Jesus said. You can do many things. You can do a lot of things.